guys ever wondered where knives, hammers, all those big important tools come from? That's what I'm here to tell you today. Came from forging, which is a process of building tools. Forging has changed mankind tremendously, so long that it's been around since 4000 BC. I got that off Steel Available on February 16, 2019. Today, I'm going to tell you about forging and the process on how it's done. Next, I'll explain the history of forging. And then finally, I'll describe to you what forging has done for us. Forging, first, we got to understand what it is. So forging is a process of forming and shaping metals with a hammer or pressing or rolling. So that's the best way I can picture that is, you know in the movies where that big old dirty dude is over there hitting a glowing orange hot piece of metal, and you just hear that clink, clink, clink in the background? That's forging. I got it off of Thomas Net, February 15th. These people are called blacksmiths. So basically a blacksmith takes a piece of steel or a piece of metal, can be any metal, into a hot forge, hence the thing, forging. Next, take a hammer or some kind of device. You can use a press or a hammer and flatten the metal, because once you heat it up, it becomes very malleable and easy to shape. And then they do that until they have what they want. So hammer knives all start out one chunk of metal, they hit it out until whatever design they want. Now that you've learned about forging, I'd like to explain the history of forging. Forging has been around for 6,000 years, like I said. It's been around since 4000 BC. It started off with some of the softer metals like gold, bronze, something that you can melt pretty quickly or heat up. And they used to even hit them with rocks, which I can't imagine that must be extremely hot. It's remained popular since 4000 BC because, it's allowed humans to keep advancing, keep building tools, and it's also allowed them with an outlet for art. It actually started out as an art form for kings, like crowns or just any kind of clothing, necklaces, bracelets, stuff like that. Finally, I'd like to explain what forging has done to the advancement of mankind. Forging has made in a unique and high-skill art form. Like I said, I got that according to the Art of Blacksmithing on May 4, 2000. It has given us the ability to create and innovate new tools. So like knives, hammers, all those had to be invented quite a while ago, and we're still able to invent new things like that. Forging is a very important skill for humans. In 1989, it was a $3.7 billion business, according to What Forges Healthy Market. Now that I've discussed what forging is and the history of it and how much it's done for us, I'll end y'all with this. Mankind was changed through forging. We discussed what it is. Then we just developed an understanding for the history of it. And then we went over what forging has done. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you learned something interesting.